Woods with the start for Oregon, and she would pitch out of trouble in the first with a big strike out of Leanne Good and a pretty decent hit on her catcher. Bases loaded for Leah Herrera with Oregon, and she singles up the middle for a 2 RBI single as Anna Cardin and Reese Evan slides ahead of the Madison Layton throw. Bailey Dawson out of Iowa would also follow suit with a bases loaded 2 RBI single of her own, again ahead of a Madison Layton throw to home plate. Faith Counter would follow things up with an RBI single to center field, and Oregon would command a 5-0 lead heading to the top of the second. The Oregon lead wouldn't last long, though, as Madison Layton delivers this 2-run triple to right center field ahead of the throw from Anna Cardin at third base. Samantha Gonzalez would follow with an RBI single to center to score Madison Layton, and Jamison Holder would cut the lead to 5-4 after this hard RBI single past a diving Faith Counter up the middle as Leanne Good takes third base and Holder in the second. Jillian Jones would keep things going for Texas with this high fly ball to right field. Crowfoot's under, and she'll throw to home plate, but not in time, and the score is now 5-5. Kylie Baldwin up next. She lifts the ball into left center field, but there's miscommunication between Oregon's outfielders, and Holder's going to score from second base, and now Texas is up 6-5. Trouble again for Oregon as Alana Pearson is going to single down the right field line, extending the Texas lead 7-5. Leanne Good with the bases loaded will single into left field, scoring 2, and that'll extend the Texas lead to 9-5 as Samantha Gonzalez takes third base. Holder would pop out the shortstop, and Gonzalez would tag and score from third. However, it was ruled that she left early on the appeal, and the inning was over. Emma Hill out of Illinois came in to close things out, as you see her fielder position here on the Anna Cardin bunt attempt. And then she would get the final batter of the game, Bailey Dawson, to ground out to Jamison Holder at third base, and Texas is able to pick up the victory 9-5, moving to 1-0 in poll play. Alabama and Florida up next. Emma Landauer, with nobody out in the top of the first, drills this RBI triple to center field to score Melania Lopez. Landauer would later scoring a pass ball to put Florida up 2-0. Alabama would threaten in the bottom half of the first, but Abria Smith, Tierney Zubcevic, and Megan Schultz pull up the 5-3-2 double play ball to get out of trouble. Madison Mann showing her concentration for Alabama in center field as she avoids a diving teammate to secure this ball. Emma Landauer would come up big again on this Haley Villarreal line drive, and she's able to double off Sydney Reed at first base for the 5-3 double play ball. Florida would threaten again, but Brittany McGowan's able to induce a ground ball to get out of trouble. Madison Litton would put Alabama on the board with this infield hit up the middle that she's going to beat out from Melania Lopez, scoring Madison Eddington, cutting the Florida lead 2-1, but Alabama would threaten no more. Florida shortstop Leanne Rosenbush on display here. She's able to pick up the deflected ground ball off of Emma Landauer's glove, and Florida holds on for a 2-1 victory, going to 1-0 in poll play. We move to Stanford and Texas in game number 3, and Texas would once again dig itself a 5-0 hole in the top of the first. Sydney Norton and Ariana Donovan would score here on a throwing error from third base. Anna Page would follow with the single to put Stanford up 3-0, and then Page would later score along with Samantha Tillman on another throwing error. Leanne Good would bunt her way aboard here. She's able to jar the ball loose from Sydney Norton, scoring Emma Hill all the way from second base. Samantha Gonzalez taking third, who would later score on a pass ball to cut the lead 5-2. Cleanup hitter for Texas, Jamison Holder, chips away at the lead again with this sac fly out to Grace Troutman in center field, but too much speed from Good at third base. Stanford would have pushed the lead to 9-3 before Jamie Gilbert's next at bat, and this 2 RBI single would extend the lead 11-3 as Sydney Norton's just ahead of the great throw from Madison Layton. Texas would make it interesting, though. After a walk to Madison Layton and a stolen base, Emma Hill will double off the left field scoreboard, making it 11-4. Emma Hill would then score on an errant pickoff throw to make it 11-5, and then Jamison Holder scores the 6th run with an RBI here to left field. But Leanne Good tries to stretch things to third base, and Gilbert throws her out. And that's unfortunate because the next hitter, Jillian Jones, singles, which made it 11-7. The defensive play of this game belongs to Madison Layton, the 2020 center fielder who makes this great diving catch to steal a hit from Jana Cutstinger. Delaney Drewer would finish things off for Texas with their last bit of offense here with an RBI double to cut the lead down to 11-8. But that's as far as Texas would threaten, as Emma Hill is robbed here by Alexia Gutierrez, who dives for the last out of the game. Stanford will win things 11-8, moving to 1-0 in poll play, and Texas drops to 1-1.